broadcast house. Thank you for joining us for the UBC News tonight. My name is Wadulo Arnold and Dorothy Namuyomba is on sign language. Without further ado, let's take a look at the headlines and then get straight into the bulletin. As tonight, the NRM to challenge Kawempe North by-election results in court. Furthermore, Damulira urges the youth to join the police force and enhance city security. UPDF monitoring and evaluation team inspects hospital works executed by the UPDF Engineering Brigade. And schools nationwide continue to celebrate the 2024 UACE results. All this in our news tonight. Once again, thank you for joining us. We now give you the news in detail. To start off, the National Resistance Movement Party has rejected the results of Thursday's Kawempe North by-election, where National Unity Platform NUP's candidate Arias Nalukola was declared the winner, with NRM's Farida Nambi finishing second. The NRM Secretary General Richard Todwong stated that the election was neither free nor fair, citing widespread violence that marred the polling process. He announced that the party is set to challenge these results in court. Let's have a look.
Electoral district, and in accordance with Section 77, subsection 1 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, Cap 177, I declare Vimbazi Arias Nalukola, who has obtained the largest number of votes, to be the elected candidate for Kawempe Division North.
It's not yet a victory assured for NUP's Arias Nalukola, as NRM has vowed to contest the outcome.
Now, therefore, the Central Executive Committee of the National Resistance Movement Party resolves as follows. 1. That the party totally rejects the results of the Kawempe North constituency that was declared by the Electoral Commission.
NRM Secretary General Richard Todwong stated that the election was neither free nor fair, citing widespread violence that marred the polling process. He announced that the party is set to challenge the results in court.
Petition is going to be as soon as possible. Very soon, I'm sure the lawyers will be concluding the evidence that we have, and they will be presented to court. And we shall be within time. That will be communicated at the right time. But the party has already directed that we must petition, and we are going to petition this because we reject this result that was announced.
Speaking at a media briefing on Saturday at the NRM headquarters in Kampala, Todwong conveyed the decision of the party's Central Executive Committee, declaring that the NRM officially rejects the results. Party officials have called on the government to conduct a thorough investigations into the electoral process, citing cases of violence and irregularities.
The National Resistance Movement Party stands firmly on the pillar of democracy, where we exercise and express freedom of choice and freedom of participation in a democratic way. What happened in Kawempe North, for sure, you all know, was not something that anybody can be proud about. Where elections was messed up, polling stations were destroyed, ballot boxes were kicked, people were beaten, NUP members were accused, journalists were accused, everybody was accused and everybody got messed up. And that is why the party is in concern that government should investigate journalists, should investigate the armed forces, should investigate the NRM members, and should investigate the opposition members who might have triggered all these situations. So investigations are underway, and we are sure that at the right time, government will give us this report.
Kawempe North went to the polls on Thursday following the death of its former Member of Parliament, Muhammad Sejirinya, in January this year. Philip Aguta for UBC News in Kampala.
Furthermore, the head of Crime Intelligence Unit in Uganda, Police Brigadier General Christopher Damulira, has urged the youth to join police force to contribute to the country's development and security in general. He made this call at a security meeting with market owners, taxi drivers, border drivers, and ghetto youth from across the country. More details in this report.
Youths in Kampala have thanked President Museveni for appointing Brigadier General Christopher Damulira, the head of Crime Intelligence Unit.
We are requesting for more financial support to put in our business.
This was during a security meeting with market owners, taxi drivers, border drivers and ghetto youth from across the country. The chairman, Gwanda Market, Lubega Richard, and Farida Chimuli of Nakasero, and tax leaders expressed desire for support.
We thank you for the security in ghetto areas. We are now safe and working freely.
Brigadier General Damulira thanked the President for providing financial support to ghetto communities and establishing circles, recognizing that poverty is a significant contributor to crime.
These days, even locals can express themselves before a police officer.
He also commended the improved relationship between the police and the community, which has led to a reduction in unnecessary arrests.
People used to be arrested without committing an offense, and we have reduced on that.
Damulira encouraged Ugandans to join the police force, emphasizing the opportunity to serve their country and strengthen their economy. Marion Awori, Joseph Muyingo for UBC.
Thank you, Marion and Muyingo. Now, the chairperson of the monitoring and evaluation team in the Uganda People's Defence Forces, Major General Henry Masiko, has led an inspection of the oxygen plant at Yumbe Regional Referral Hospital in West Nile Sub-Region, expressing satisfaction with the progress made by the UPDF Engineering Brigade. Now, this project is part of government's initiative to engage the UPDF Engineering Brigade in development projects aiming to provide quality services and value for money.
Yumbe Regional Referral Hospital's oxygen plant is nearing completion. The hospital previously relied on oxygen supply from Gulu. With the new oxygen plant, the hospital will be self-sufficient, providing a reliable supply of oxygen to patients.
It looks here, what I am seeing, if it is going to happen in all other plants, then we shall be witnessing the final phasing of operationalizing this important, vital requirement that was a lesson learned during the COVID time when we had problems of sufficient oxygen.
The hospital located in Alinga North was elevated to a referral hospital, and it was expanded from the initial 100 to 300 beds at 74 billion shillings with support from government and donors.
The supplies run out, we actually go and get from regional referral hospitals. We have gone as far as Gulu, Lira, Kayunga, Jinja to get oxygen to this place. And know that goes with a lot of costs. The fuel, the technical team, going to break that. But now when we have it being produced here, it will cut down a great deal of costs we have been incurring.
General Masco's team positive assessment of the oxygen plant's progress is a testament to the UPDF Engineering Brigade's professionalism and dedication to delivering quality work.
Issues of electromechanics, which we are being told by the engineers of this hospital that they seem to have sorted them out. The final components are being transported to this hospital. So I think finally that problem we have been finding of delaying our severed people is going to be over, so that the engineers vacate.
So they have used the materials from within, so at least the population and the people around benefited to a great deal. But also we are happy that the machines they are brought here are from very pronounced and recognized agencies.
General Masco's inspection visit is an indication of the government's commitment to ensuring that these projects meet the required standards.
What the Army did was to put up a structure, but that's not a plant when the cylinders and the other things are not connected. So here, there is evidence that we may see production of oxygen soon.
And malaria in children causes anemia, and when the children are anemic, they need oxygen. Then also there are other conditions like those who get accident, the emergencies, they also need oxygen, and then those who undergo operations.
This is crucial for the hospital, which serves not only Yumbe district, but also neighboring districts, including Koboko, Obonji, Maracha, and Moyo district. The hospital's catchment area has a population of over 1.9 million people, including a significant number of refugees. Haruna Mutesasira, UBC News.
Furthermore, Kasese District Resident Commissioner, retired Lieutenant Colonel Joe Walusimbi, has said that Kasese has regained peace and stability as a result of neutralizing the opposition in the district. He said the opposition had created a stronghold around the kingdom and raised the king and his officials, painting a negative picture of government. Now, he attributed the current peace enjoyed in the district to neutralizing opposition in the district. More details in this report.
Many residents were left homeless when disaster struck Kasese district after major river burst their banks and flooded the area. Following this, Kasese leaders announced that the government had identified more than 200 acres of land in Bwananule Sel, Muhocha Town Council, and had initiated negotiations with the landowners for possible payments. During a meeting with the Minister of State for Relief, Disaster Preparedness and Refugees, Liliana Ba, at the district headquarters, local leaders openly denied involvement in identification and procurement of the land.
With the land that the office of the Prime Minister bought has some contention that they've been trying to handle and fix it. But now I want to expedite that process and look for option B, because we can't keep these people here. I have seen the situation of the women, I've seen the situation of the children. It's very unpleasant and very inhumane. So I am going to go back to Cabinet and discuss with Cabinet and present the options, the two options of either getting another land where to take them or any other alternative that can be there, but they can't stay here any longer.
Kasese Resident District Commissioner Lieutenant Joy Walusimbi says officials from the office of the Prime Minister did not consult his office or other local government leaders before making transactions on the disputed land.
Because we are not involved in the procurement, even either the local government were not involved. So it was a direct transaction between the buyer and the office of the OPM. So that's maybe the problem where it is. For us, they come to inform us that there is a land. The minister had proposed that if there are some people on the land, we can also let them be part of the beneficiaries of that land. But up to now, when they came, the last time they came, we have never seen them coming back again to tell us or to give us a way forward. So we are just stuck. We're in a junction. We don't know where to go. People you see here are suffering.
Muhocha initially displaced camp chairperson Mrs. Rehema Ariema, in her written report to the minister, explained that for the last 5 years, victims of the floods have struggled with accommodation issues, poverty, and various social challenges.
We receive food in bits, whereby like last year we received the last batch in December 23rd, and it was 20 kgs per household and 10 kgs of beans. So if you counter from 23rd to date, my people don't have food.
Kasese Municipality Member of Parliament Kambale Ferigo called for patience among the victims as the government works towards a lasting resolution. Kawanguzi Paul, Muthabali Moses, UBC.
Delayed here is that there was a problem in procuring land to resettle our people. I have to state categorically clear that in the process of procuring land, there was an error. Our colleagues from Prime Minister's office could not carry out what we refer to as due diligence.
Well, we do beg your pardon. That story was Kasese district leaders wishing to be involved in the procurement process of land that the government claimed to have purchased for flood victims currently sheltered at a temporary settlement in Mohocha Town Council. Now, still in Kasese, Kasese District Resident Commissioner retired Lieutenant Colonel Joe Walusimbi has said that Kasese regained peace and stability as a result of neutralizing the opposition in the district. He said the opposition had created a stronghold around the kingdom and misled the king and his officials, painting a negative picture of government. He attributed the current peace enjoyed in the district to neutralizing opposition in the district. Let's take a look.
Kasese District Resident Commissioner Lieutenant Colonel Joe Walusimbi says some radical politicians had previously misled the youth and some kingdom subjects to hate NRM government to gain popularity.
I had to go. You know, I have 44 local governments, including the 3 divisions of the municipality. I had to go and do barazas, explaining to them with my colleagues until when they came back to their normal senses and they said, okay, you have explained that we are going to give, in fact, they were telling me, we are going to vote your money because you have ably explained it to us.
He thanked his supervisors for the support they gave him when he started on the move to counter the opposition diehards, a move he said has changed Kasese tremendously.
Thank those people I worked with because then I had only one deputy and I had a DISO and I had no chairman of the district. The chairman of the district I was using was Honorable Kabyanga, who was a mayor in the municipality. And then we was working very well. They supported me. And another support which I got was from then was the CMI chief, General Kandiho. They supported immediately in that struggle.
The district chairperson, Muhindi Erifazi, confirmed that Kasese has gained a lot in terms of service delivery. He says Kasese has been listed among the hard-to-reach districts, and under this category, teachers, health workers, and other civil servants will be paid better remunerations as hardship allowances.
But we also want to appreciate government, like in the area of road infrastructure. The 1 billion we have been getting annually from the road fund, we have been able to work on a number of roads. One of the roads of 21.5 kilometers was Gulf Mahangu. That road was a road that was not motorable, but we want to thank the Lord. People now can go to Mahangu, vehicles can bypass each other without any difficulty. That's already a big achievement.
Kasese Municipality Mayor Chance Kahindu is thankful to government for funding the construction of Kasese Municipal Road Network that has seen Kasese Town flourish.
Kasese Town, as other municipalities, benefited from a project called Usmed project. And for us, we have implemented Usmed for the first time in Kasese Town. For the first time. Actually, we were supposed to only work on 5 kilometers, but we were lucky that we got good consultants who even saved for us some money. And instead of 5, we worked on the 6.5 kilometers because of other savings. And out of the savings, we were able to also have a fence around our administration area.
He said most of the roads in and out of Kasese Central Business Area have been worked on and well lit to ensure there is business both day and night. The good road infrastructure in Kasese Town, the proximity of Queen Elizabeth National Park, and the mystical Rwenzori Mountains put Kasese a destination to relax.
Following the Kawempe North by-elections, the national coordinator of the Democratic Alliance, Matthias Mpuga, has emphasized the need for electoral reforms in Uganda. Mpuga sympathizes with the journalists that were humiliated during the elections, yet they are the mirror of the society and urged Ugandans to raise their voices for electoral reforms. Mpuga said this during the inauguration of the party's coordinators around the country at their party headquarters in Kampala.
How could we as a people, how can a by-election for a member of parliament that's going to last barely 7 months expose our deep-seated idiosyncrasies, expose our deep-seated hatred for one another, expose our deep divisions as the opposition, as a nation. We must pick eternal lessons from the Kawempe debacle. I hesitate to quote an election because it does not in any way portray an election. It was a bad exposure of how divisive, how inconsequential politics can become. I would like to use the same opportunity to send my sympathies to the Fourth Estate, to a number of journalists and independent media practitioners that were crowbared and humiliated for 2 weeks because they wanted to bring the truth to the world. I am sending these sympathies to the media, not because the non-media practitioners must be beaten and humiliated, but because the media is the mirror of society. So what the media does, we see and witness ourselves. The media communicates our frustrations, our aspirations, our dreams, and we're able to compare and contrast our situations.
Will be coordinated by the following. The first person is Honorable Dr. Abed Gwanda.
Kama nemo pocket, tambula body street, issues are my target. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission. Internet ambition, full condition. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. Oro cash is gone, netaga yo karoni, niga mukafoni, money in the zone. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. We are good.
With you and MTN together, our ambition is unstoppable.
We are what? Unstoppable!
Amazina ganje Nyetekwa Seruhanga John Bosco ninduga mu district ya Rukungiri ryo muhanguzi wa miliyoni 18 na Uganda National Rotary nzahangwire urwo mu kuzana star 278 hash ngafuna message eriko ka mu muhanguzi nashemererwa konka nabaza kugira ngo neri y'abafere sente ziriyo zone bakaziteka ngo nazihangwire.
Uganda National Lottery. Dream, play, win.
Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only only hotel in Aroa City, offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful Kids Water Park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotelconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News Tonight, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. The 4th Annual National Cultural Gala 2025, hosted by the School of Psychiatric Clinical Officers Butabika, has brought together a diverse group of health professionals, educators, and students in a celebration of both Uganda's rich cultural heritage and the adoption of modern technology in healthcare training. Now, this event, held in partnership with the Association of Principals of Health Training Institutions in Uganda, centered around the theme, Adoption of ICT in Health Training. More details in this report.
Running under the theme, Adoption of ICT in Health Training, the event highlighted how the digital age is transforming healthcare education.
Right now, we have what they call the Association of the Principals of Professional Health Training Institutions. And together, we have set up this gala where different health training institutions come and share different skills in drama and so on. And today our theme is on adopting ICT for health training. So Butabika, we are privileged that today we are the hosts of this gala, and we are quite proud that everybody has come here to take part in this gala and showcase their skills in different areas. So besides education, there are other things we can do and learn in our institutions. Things like drama, art, public speaking, and so on. And this is what we are trying to do in this gala here. Thank you.
Chairperson, Governing Council, School of Psychiatric Clinical Officers, Butabika, Paul Bangirana, highlighted the transition from handwritten patient records to digital systems.
And you can see from the different skits from different schools, there are things that they're already engaged in already. They're talking about e-platforms, where they're able to have classes online. Classes are delivered on the platform, on an online platform, they're able to understand and study. They're talking about having lectures at institutions. So you can see that these things are already being advanced in terms of the training. Also delivery of course modules, having access to online journals, having access to online booklets, online textbooks. So already they are already now experience some of these innovations in ICT.
By introducing ICT early in the education process, health professionals will be better equipped to handle the demands of modern healthcare systems.
ICT in the medical fields, we need it so much, and it has been of help of recent. If we can remember that time of COVID, where everyone was locked down. And
the registrar of the Allied Health Professional Council, Nyamtare Peter, explained that with the adoption of ICT, patients no longer need to carry medical books to follow up visits. Instead, their information is stored electronically under unique identification numbers, making it easy to access and update.
But now we are coming in the digital era where patients' information is digitized. When a patient comes and is entered in the system of Ministry of Health for the first time, for instance, at a hospital, he is given a number. And then that patient number, all the information will be put on that number. When he comes for subsequent visits, you just open the number and record the treatment which he got previously.
One major concern was the limited availability of computers in many institutions.
In that the cost of these gadgets is enormous. And the cost of the Wi-Fi, the cost of the smartphones to the parents is a bit challenging.
The culture gala also underscored the importance of maintaining cultural sensitivity in the adoption of ICT in health training.
The President has been talking and telling us on every communication that he makes we should adopt to technology. Saying that our country, Uganda, is taken to the next level, that we have Uganda in the second world country. We cannot develop if we have such rigid people in our country.
The partnership between the School of Psychiatry Clinical Officers, Butabika, and the Association of Principals of Health Training Institutions in Uganda plays a crucial role in ensuring consistency in healthcare education across the country, so that
And that brings us to the end of the 8 o'clock edition of the UBC News Tonight. My name is Wadulo Arnold Mark and Dorothy Namuyomba on sign language. But before you go, it is said that you can only tell how far you can go by how way back you can actually look. So that means your experience can determine your insight. Thank you very much. Let's now take you into Business Roundup.